welcome back for instalment 3 of the gripping story that is my teenage diary. So today we are starting diary number 2. If you haven't already watched the 2 videos prior to this, then you really need to have a clue what is going on in this complex story. So I will link them both below. But yeah, I will just crack on. Quickly to recap where we were up to, there was some new guy called Arthur on the scene. Did I like him? Didn't I like him? Clearly I wasn't really sure. Still in love with Steve. Andrew still hovering around somewhere in my top 5. And I think that was about it. So, without further ado, let's find out what is going on here. I'm very excited. So, page 1. Tuesday, April the 20th, 2004. OMG. I like Steve so much it's unnatural. He's just so sweet and sexy. I just read the first page of my last journal and it was the day I realised I liked Steve. Over 2 months later and I still like him. It must be love. He looked so effing hot today. He kept flicking his hair and everything. Well, if that's not attractive, I don't know what is. Sunday, April the 25th, 2004. 9:38 p.m. Me, Hayley and Florence got a bit pissed last night. Oh, go on girls. It was so funny. Florence rolled down a hill. Hee hee. I actually remember that night so clearly. I mean, I was only 13 then, so probably should not have been getting pissed. And I can tell you it was probably off about 1 Smirnoff Ice. So yeah, don't drink underage. I am not advocating this kind of behaviour. But that did happen. Monday, April the 26th, 2004. I hate Steve. Why is he so nice? I like him so much it hurts my heart. Arthur has told Florence he's bottled out of asking me out and he's probably not going to do it. It's a big relief, but for some sad, pathetic reason I feel sort of disappointed. That is sad and pathetic. It was nice to think someone liked me enough to ask me out. Oh well. Henry looked really hot today. Got over that fast. I was walking to history and I think he was walking to maths and we brushed shoulders. Ooh, cheeky. Tuesday, April the 27th, 2004. Dave told Florence he fancies her and I'm going to do some digging and find out more. See, now, this was never a big deal at that age, was it? Like, Dave was my ex-boyfriend, Florence my best friend, but everyone just jumped from person to person. It really didn't matter. There were no loyalties. No loyalties in teenage romance. I went online and I was asking him who he fancied and he said he'd tell me if I told him. So I did. He thinks Steve really likes me too. I really, really hope so. He's so sexy. It was raining today and his hair went all sexy. He is so hot. Sigh. Oh, first top 5 of the diary. 1, Steve. 2, Henry. 3, Simon. 4, Arthur. 5, Dave. So no Andrew. He's not made his appearance yet in this diary. I'm worried for him, I'm not going to lie. And I'm not sure why Dave's in my top 5 when my best friend fancies him at this point, but, you know, whatever. Sunday, May the 2nd, 2004, and then in brackets, 12 days till my B-day. My life is such a mess. I went to Abby's sleepover on Friday. I was online and Arthur was on too. He asked me out. I said I'd think about it and then I went offline. Abby signed in as her, so I went to talk to everyone else about what I should do. Florence rang Arthur yesterday and he was being really, really happy. And when she asked why, he said, because I'm going out with Becca. Apparently, once I'd gone offline, I signed back in and said yes, but that wasn't me. The only person it could have been is Abby. Oh, and then it says, what a spiteful cow. What a spiteful cow, Abby. How could you do that? Now, I need to interject here and say that I don't know if I say in this diary, but I remember this so clearly. It was actually really awful and I felt really sorry for Arthur. It was a horrible time, but I found out who did it and it wasn't Abby. If you remember, Harriet from, I think it was Journal 1, and Harriet told Dave that, was it Harriet told Dave that Abby fancied Simon and then she blamed it on me? Well, she told Arthur I'd go out with him, didn't she? And then blamed it on Abby. Harriet, no girl. So, sorry Abby, you are not a spiteful cow. That's all I'll say. I don't mind if she wants to hurt me, but that is so tight on Arthur. Florence had to ring him and say it wasn't me. I feel awful. I still don't know what I'm going to say, but I'm leaning towards no, because I just really like Steve. Yeah, I think that's probably for the best, considering I think Steve is so sexy. Wednesday, May the 5th, 2004. So that's literally like, how many years? 2004. 13 years to the day, pretty much. It is the 4th of May when I'm filming this, 2017. And this entry was May the 5th, 2004. 9 days to my birthday in brackets. I mean, no big deal that it's my mum's birthday or anything, but it's 9 days till mine. I haven't given Arthur an answer yet because he hasn't brought it up. I don't think I fancy Steve anymore. Oh my god, who am I kidding? Of course I do. I'll probably get home tomorrow and I'll be like, oh my god, I love Steve so much. It's like he's got some sort of hold over me. Every time I think I'm over him, he does something to make me like him again. For now, I don't see him as more than a friend, though. That is a load of old rubbish. Top 5. 1. Steve. Thought it was over him. 2. Henry. 3. Arthur. 4. Dave. And 5. A new entry for someone I'm going to call Mike. And then in brackets next to Mike, how weird. Yes. Later on that day, 9:08 p.m. Sigh. Phew. I just rang Arthur to get things sorted out. I basically said I loved him lots and lots, but only as a friend. And then I begged him not to hate me, and he was like, why would I hate you? So I'm glad that's sorted out. I think Florence is talking to him now, so hopefully she'll ring me when she's done to let me know how he is. I feel really bad, but it needed to be done. It's really weird, because I honestly don't fancy anyone at the moment, which makes a change. Yes, it does, because I normally fancy everyone with a pulse, it seems. I like Steve about 25%, which isn't much considering I've liked him 100% at some points. Sunday, May the 9th, 2004. 5 days to go, in brackets. Hi, I've been in a really crappy mood all day today, but I'm okay now. For my birthday, I'm having a sleepover. Florence, Hayley, Abby and Melanie are coming. Hopefully they will all make it. Then on Saturday, we're going to meet up with some more people and go to the cinema. Me, Abby, Harriet, Hayley, Melanie, and then I've written Hayley again, went yesterday to see Van Helsing. Oh my god, what on earth? I'm a bit worried because I think I might be starting to fancy Arthur. That's just bloody brilliant. I do still like Steve, but not that much. I literally turned Arthur down. How many days ago? 4? 4 days ago. Top 5. Ooh. Okay, we've got we've got percentages of how much I fancy each person on this top 5, none of which add up to 100, so I'm not sure what my maths was doing there. But number 1, Steve, 64%, and then in brackets, slowly going down. Number 2, Arthur, 49%, and then in brackets, slowly going up. 3, Henry, 32%. 4, Simon, 12%. And then at number 5, we've got Cotter, 2%. Ooh, what a player, 2%. Ooh, this is quite a jump. Ooh, I must have had a serious diary break here. A lot can happen in this amount of time. So I go from Sunday, May the 9th to Sunday, June the 13th. Wow, this is quite the jump. Okay. Sunday, June 13th, 2004. Really sorry I haven't written for ages. Yesterday was rather eventful. I found out that Cotter fancies me. I think this might be where the game changes, guys. I think this could be it. I had no idea Cotter felt that way about me. I have thought about him in that way before, though. Oh, have I now? Top 5. Number 1, Steve. Number 2, I don't even know who that is. In fact, I don't know who 3 of these people are in this top 5, so I'm going to skip 2, 4 and 5, but number 1 is Steve and number 3 is Cotter, and then I've got a little love heart next to his name, and it says, love ya, kiss, kiss, kiss. Ooh. Oh my god, then we've got another jump. I was obviously having a very hectic social life because this is all over the place. Saturday, July the 3rd, 2004. I slept at Florence's last night. It was really fun. Her older sister was going out and she was wearing the shortest skirt I've ever seen. There's one problem though. I'm really starting to fancy Cotter. A couple of weeks ago he told Dave and Arthur that he fancied me, but I don't think he does anymore. Last time I saw him, Cotter was wearing some blue jeans with a navy blue Vans hoodie with a red Vans t-shirt underneath. He looked so nice. I still kind of like Steve, but I love him loads as a friend. I haven't written in my diary for ages and it feels like all my anger and sadness is coming out and I feel so much better for it. After we'd been to town, we walked Hayley home because she had to go for a wedding. Then Florence, Cotter and Arthur came to mine for an hour or so. It was so fun, but I am worried Cotter fancies Florence. Ah! Top 5. Number 1, Cotter. He's done it! He's at number 1. 2, Steve. 3, Mike. 4, don't know. 5, Dave. Oh my god. Right, so let's just remember this date again. July the 3rd, 2004. Andrew made it to number 1 in my top 5. What a dude. Monday, July the 5th, 2004. Today has been pretty good. I'm even more confused about Cotter though. I don't know whether it's just my imagination, but every time I looked at him, he was looking at me, and then we would both smile at each other. Me, Dave, Florence, and maybe Arthur are going to his on Friday because it's a training day. There's a summer concert tomorrow and Cotter is playing guitar in his band and that will just make me like him even more. Top 5. 1, Cotter. Oh my god, he's made it 2 in a row. 2, Steve. 3, Dave. 4, Mike. 5. Don't know who that is. Wow, this is getting exciting. Tuesday, July the 6th, 2004. I hate my life, I hate my mum, and I hate Andrew bloody Cotter. I went to the concert and he looked so nice. It's tearing me up inside. I really want to cry, but I can't. Oh God, I was wondering when that line was going to come. I hate him. I'm just going to try and forget about him, but it's easier said than done. Hayley was only going to have 10 people at her party, but now she's allowed 20. Friday, July the 9th, 2004. This is so exciting. I remember this day so clearly. Today was a training day, so we all went to Cotter's house. For some reason, me and Cotter ended up lying under his bed. This sounds a lot dodgier than it's meant to. We were just talking and then he went quiet and he looked really frustrated. Then he said, "Becca, you know yesterday I said there was something to ask you, but I didn't want to do it by text. I wanted to ask you face to face. Well, I was wondering if you'd go out with me." Oh! And then I said I'd think about it. I said this because I wasn't sure I wanted another boyfriend after Dave. But later that day, I said yes. Gotta go, bye. Oh. And then on here, if you look here, there's for some reason he'd given me a cancer research sticker. That says random sticker Cotter gave me, and then at the bottom down here it says Becca for Cotter. Oh, it's so cute. Thursday, July the 15th, 2004. It's amazing. I still like Cotter. It's literally been less than a week, but that is amazing. When me and Dave weren't going out, I really super liked him. But as soon as we started going out, I went off him. Me and Cotter have been going out for 4 days now, and I still really like him. We haven't done anything more than hug, but I still really like him. He's so kind and sweet and thoughtful. It's the school trip to Lightwater Valley for years 8 and 9 tomorrow, and Cotter has asked me to go on a ride with him. Very ass little devil. Oh, look at this. Oh, can you see? Becca Sava for Andrew Cotter forever. Oh, that was 13 years ago. That's so cute. Sunday, July the 18th, 2004. Hayley's party was great. Everyone paired off. It was highly entertaining. Me and Cotter were together the whole time and he kept hugging me and we held hands while we were watching a film. It was so sweet. Then half an hour after he'd gone home, I got a text from him saying, "I miss you already." Oh, he's so lovely. That's so lovely, Andrew. The girls and the boys had to sleep in separate rooms, but I got to see Cotter in just his boxers. He's so skinny. I slept in his t-shirt and it smelled like him. He's really, really sweet and we get on really, really well. Oh, that's young love. Monday, July the 19th, 2004. This is so cringe. Today has been pretty good. Me and Sir Andrew John. Sir Andrew John have been getting on quite well. He's going on holiday for the first week of the holidays and I'm so scared he'll go off me. I like him so much and I won't be able to manage if he dumps me. Or what if he meets someone on his holiday? A girl? I'll die. He sent me a text when I got him from school, but I don't have any credit to text him back. Oh, those were the days when you got a £5 credit and you had to make it last about 3 years before your parents would give you £5 again. I'm listening to Placebo and one of the lines is "Soulmates never die," and it's true. If me and Cotter are meant to be together, then we will be. I hope we will be. Oh, this is actually really cute. Oh. It's so exciting. When I went out with Dave, the longer I went out with him for, the more I went off him. But the longer I go out with Cotter, the more I like him. I hope we make it through the holidays. I like him so much. I think about him all the time. So lovely. Tuesday, July the 27th, 2004. Cotter is going on holiday today for 4 whole days. I'm going to miss him so much. He says he will ring and text all the time. We were at the cinema yesterday and he had told Florence he was going to kiss me, but he didn't, so he must have chickened out. We're going to meet up when he gets back, so he might do it then. Fun fact, mine and Andrew's first kiss, I can't remember exactly when it was, but I dumped him the next day at school because it had traumatised me so badly. Friday, July the 30th, 2004. Cotter got back today. I haven't seen him yet, but he texted me earlier. I'm going to his on Sunday with Abby and Harriet, but now he said that he's going to invite Simon too. Simon obviously hates me, and I haven't seen Cotter for like a week, and it feels like he'd rather spend time with Simon than me. Cotter and Simon will be talking, then Simon will be flirting with Abby, and then because he fancies both of them, there will be me sat there like a complete loner. Woe is me. That is so sad. 31st of July 2004. I'm really bored, so I've just made a list of my 25 favourite songs in no particular order. And then I've put number 1. Can't be bothered. Wow. Good list. Great list. Friday, August the 6th, 2004. Cotter's going away again on Monday. What a social butterfly. Look at him jetting off all over the place. I still really like him and he says he really likes me, so it's all good. I'm going to miss Cotter when he goes away. I put £5 credit on my phone today and I only have like £1.50 left. That has to last me 2 whole weeks and I'm not going to see him for ages. I'm so sad. I'm so sad. He's so lovely. I love hugging him. Ugh. Gross. Sunday, September the 19th, 2004. Oh my gosh, wow, this has taken a turn. So that was August the 6th, 2004. Then I've obviously not written in my diary for a while. And then Sunday, September the 19th, 2004. I'm so stupid. Why did I end it? Oh, that came to an abrupt close, didn't it? And then in capitals, idiot, underlined. We were at Harriet's party yesterday and he was playing guitar in his band and they played the most emotional song and he kept looking at me. I know he still likes me, but for some reason I haven't wanted to go out with him again until now. I miss him and I only saw him last night. I'm such an idiot. I love him. I really do. Oh, poor guy. No! That's the end of that diary, guys. I'm so sorry. I think that one was probably quite soul-destroying. I wasn't expecting such a, like, tragic ending. Wow. I don't really know how to feel about that, to be honest. I feel like I'm in mourning. That's awful. Wow. Okay. God, let me know what you think about that one. There's a lot went on there that I hadn't really expected. I'm not sure how to feel. Let me know what you want me to do now, right? Because I do have 2 more diaries, but I'm pretty sure these 2 diaries are written at a very strange time in my life when I was with my ex-boyfriend. So I went out with Andrew. Then I had an ex-boyfriend. Then me and Andrew got back together and we've been together for 11 years now. So, do you want me to read the diaries of when I was with my ex-boyfriend? Or is that a bit weird? I don't know. Obviously I wouldn't name him, and I know like Abby will still be in it, Andrew will still be in it because we were like best pals the whole time. Let me know how you feel about that because that one could be strange. But yeah, I'm sorry I don't really know how to feel about that. I would have loved to have dragged that out a bit longer for you, but it was a very abrupt ending to mine and Andrew's relationship. Sorry, Andrew. I clearly really messed with that boy's emotions. So yeah, I'm going to leave that one there then, guys. I mean, that was really quite shocking. I'm shocked. So yeah, I'll leave it there. I will see you all in my next video. Let me know what you want to do regarding my later diaries, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye, guys.